Namaste everyone and good evening to this Yin Yoga sequence for the neck. Actually, this will be a bit of a fusion between Yin and Vinyasa, but a very soft Vinyasa, just to warm up the shoulders and the neck a little bit, so we don't have to worry about being too stiff the next couple of days. What we're going to try to accomplish in the next couple of 30 minutes, more or less. This sequence will be amazing for people who are having a desk job. So I think at this moment within the pandemic that we're at, that might be quite a lot of people that might be needing this kind of exercises. So as I mentioned before, it's going to be yin. It's also going to be a bit of vinyasa, very softly, shoulders and neck. So without further ado, let's begin with our yoga practice. And before we really begin, I have to say that I'm sitting on a meditation pillow at the moment because for me it's much easier to open my hips to make sure that I'm sitting upright. So if you have anything to sit on, like a pillow, a yoga block might also be very good to use as well. Or, as you can see, a meditation pillow will be perfectly fine as well. It's up to you, whatever you want to use. If you just want to sit without using any props, that's also perfectly fine. Just make sure that for the next couple minutes you'll be sitting comfortably, because we're gonna close our eyes and gonna start a little bit of meditation. So when you're sitting comfortably, you can gently close your eyes and you can start to focus on your breathing. And we're just gonna take a couple of minutes to focus on the breathing and to make sure that we feel the natural relaxation in our body. And you might become aware of the fact that if you're just focusing on your breathing and you're not even changing anything, you're just paying attention to all the inhales and the exhales, and you might notice that just doing this might induce already some relaxation in the body. So focus on the breath and feel your body becoming heavier and heavier and going deeper and deeper into your mat. And during the rest of this session, try to make sure, just try to keep this relaxation inside of your body, even while doing asanas that might put a strain onto your body. So when you're ready, you can bring your head to your chest. And when you brought your chin to your chest, you may open your eyes. Just take a couple of seconds to adjust to the light again. Normally when you're doing this practice, it might be evening, so it's easier for your eyes to adjust the light again. Then bring your chest back up. And on the next inhale, we're gonna raise our arms. You might not be able to see it, but we bring our hands together. Then on the exhale, we bring our hands towards our chest. We're going to do this again on the inhale. We're going to raise our arms all the way up. Bring the hands together. And on the exhale, we bring the hands to our chest again. And now on the next inhale, we're going to do the same, but at the same time, we're going to gaze at our hands when they're touching each other. And then we're going to keep watching our hands while they're coming in front of our chest. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Very gently on your own time, on your own breathing. Release the hands on your chin. Next inhale, you bring the chest forward, chin up in the air, tailbone a bit out of rotation. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring our chin to the chest. We're going to arch the back. And we're going to keep on doing this for a couple of times. Inhale. Chest up, chest forward, chin up. And then exhale. Chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Last exhale. And then on the next inhale, we come back to the center for the next exercise. I'm not going to use my meditation pillow again. We're going to put our hands on our knees again. And then on the next exhale, we're going to bring our left shoulder to our right knee. Then inhale, we come up again. On the exhale, we're gonna change side, and we're gonna bring our right shoulder to our left knee. And then inhale back to the center, and then we're gonna do the same again. Right shoulder, left knee, left shoulder, right knee. I'm so sorry. Inhale, and then right shoulder, left knee. And we're just gonna continue this a little bit, about 1 minute. So you can close your eyes and then just follow your own breath. And then when you're on the next exhale, maybe on your left side, because that's where we ended last time, we're gonna go on the next inhale back to the center. So make sure that the last time you're coming up will be from your left side to make sure that everything stays even. For our next asana, I'm gonna turn myself around so you can see my back, because we're gonna do cow face arms. So without using our hips this time, without lacing our legs, we're just gonna work on the shoulders and the neck at the moment, instead of the hips as well. So I'm gonna turn myself around right now. So I'm sorry that you will have to watch a little bit of my back at the moment, but it's just easier to show you, because on the next inhale we're gonna raise our right arm, and then on the exhale we're gonna drop our right arm on our upper back, and with our left arm we're gonna grab our fingers, or even if you can't, your hand. If you have problems with this exercise, what you might be able to do is just put the back of your left hand on your like around your middle back, and then your other hand, but then with the palm of the hand on top, and you just have to make sure that the fingers are facing towards each other. If you do feel that you can go a little bit deeper, you can take a blanket. And what you can do with this blanket is, first you take it with your right hand and then you tighten it in between. And this way you have some kind of pull as well, so you will have the same effect as if you would hold both hands together. So, alright, I'm going to turn around now, which is much more comfortable for you and for me as well. Alright, and when you've chosen your ideal posture, we're going to be here for about 2 minutes, and you can feel the pull in your shoulder maybe, or even at your delta muscles, or your pecs even. Just feel the whole area open up. And then on the exhale, we're going to release again. And now that you know your ideal posture, the option that you want to go for, you can just change sides and do the exact same thing. I would recommend doing the same option for you, because then you will have the same pull on as you had on the other side. So it's really good to do it the exact same way as you did before, as well as the same length as you did before. So it's just a little bit of advice if you want to do this without using the video. So we're going to change sides now. So left arm comes up now and drops onto the upper back, and then the right arm takes our left one. And then we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to be here again for 2 minutes. And then we exhale and release again. If you want, you can shake your arms a little bit, maybe your shoulders as well. The next exercise we'll be doing is Garuda arms in seated position. So for this asana, I normally stretch my arms in front of me and then I put my elbow into the opposite of my other elbow. I don't know what this thing is called, not even in my native language. So if somebody knows, please let me know in the comment section down below, even maybe in your own language if you like. And then you wrap your arms around each other. And in this position, you have actually two options. So it depends a little bit on how flexible your shoulders are. You can bring the inside of your hands together if you'd like. So the palms of your hands come together. If that's not possible for you, if that makes a bit too much of a strain in your shoulders, you can put the back of your hands together as well. Also, remember which side you are doing now. It doesn't matter if you start with the left side on top or the right side on top. Just make sure that after we've done this, we're also going to have to do the other side. So find your ideal position now. And bring your arms right in front of your face so you can gaze at your hands. And then on the next inhale, we're going to raise both arms. We're going to make a little back bend, not too much. And then on the next exhale, we're going to bring our chin to our chest and our arms come a little bit down. And we're going to do this 2 more times. So inhale, come up. Bring the arms up. And then exhale, bring them down again, lower them again. Last time, inhale. And then on the next exhale, we're actually gonna lower our entire upper body. We're gonna bring our arms towards the mat. And if you want, or you can put your arms on the mat right in front of you, or you can hover them a bit to let gravity pull your shoulders down even more. Your chin comes towards your chest. Make sure that your hips stay on the ground. You can feel a little stretch in the hips, but the main area where you want to feel the stretch is your shoulders, of course, and your upper back. And even maybe a little bit in your neck. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. So you can close your eyes again and relax your whole upper body. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna come back to the center. And exhale, we're gonna release our arms again. And when you've released your arms, we're gonna go straight towards the next side. We're gonna do the exact same thing. And here as well, the position you've chosen before, you you're also gonna do right at this moment. So bring your hands in front of you again. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna raise our arms, small back bend, and on the exhale, we're gonna bring our chest towards, chin towards our chest. Arms are a bit lowered. And then inhale, raise the arms again 2 more times. And exhale. Last time. Inhale up, small back bend. And exhale, bring your arms towards the mat. And here we're gonna stay again for 3 minutes. And inhale, we come back up again. Exhale, release the arms. The next position we're gonna do is completely yin. So no more movements here. On the inhale, we raise our left arm or our right arm. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do both sides anyway. Then we're gonna put our hands on our other side of our head. And we're just gonna drop our head to my right side. If you've chosen to use your left hand first, you can bend your head to the left side, but for me at this moment it's my right side. And in this position we're gonna make sure that gravity is doing its work. So this is a completely passive position, which means that you're not gonna pull your head downwards, you're just gonna put your hand on your head and you're not gonna use any of those muscles. You're just gonna leave your hand on the side of your head and let the weight, gravity, do its work. We're gonna be here for 2 minutes, starting now. On the next inhale, bring your arm back up, your head comes up as well, and exhale, lower your hand. Then we're gonna change sides. So for me, it's gonna be my left hand that comes up, my left arm reaches up, and then I put my hand on the right side of my head, and I slowly lower my head to the left side. And again, we're gonna be here for 2 minutes. We're gonna feel that pull, that stretch, that's completely passive in your right side of the neck now. And then on the inhale, we raise our arm again, our head comes up again as well. Exhale, lower those arms. For the next asana, we're gonna need a couple of props. Well, a couple of props, not really. It depends on you what you have available near you. You might want to have a pillow available or 2 blocks. You can also use a bolster if you'd like. So look around you, whatever is available, It might even be something like a couple of blankets rolled up that are, yeah, this one is not really going to be helpful, but be inventive. You might have something that will do the trick. You just have to make sure that it's quite sturdy so that you're not going to fall into your blanket or your pillow or whatever. I'm going to use 2 blocks and I'm going to put them horizontally from my body. So I'm going to make sure that my yoga blocks are positioned in such a way that they will be on my upper back, so right around the shoulder blades more or less. And what you want to create is that you're opening the throat when you fall onto the blocks. So make sure that whatever you have is high enough. A bolster would be perfect if you want something softer, if you feel like, oh, there is not a lot of opening in your shoulders. Um, like a pillow will do perfectly fine as well. So what we're going to do is lower our upper body. As you can see, my shoulder blades are on the block. And then we're going to put the back of our head on the mat, and not the crown of the head itself, but just like that, almost the tip of the crown of the head. If you do have the space available, you can put the crown of your head there, but we're going to be here for 4 minutes, so make sure that the position that you're choosing is quite comfortable to achieve these 4 minutes. So if you know that you don't really like the sensation of having an open throat, then just make sure that you close the throat a little bit more by moving your head a little bit. So find that position for you, and then we're going to be here for the next 4 minutes. I will see you then. And you can open your eyes again. Make sure that you adjust to the light just for a couple of seconds. We've been here for quite a while now, so make sure you take your time. Then I'm going to show you one more thing, one last thing. You don't have to get up completely, but you can throw away one block. And for this exercise, you actually need a block. It's the best way to go into this position. And you're going to position the block where your head is going to be. Then you're going to put the back of your head onto the block. You're going to put the elbows in the mat, and your arms are about a 90-degree angle, something like this. And what we're going to do, and this is a really great exercise for the neck, for the muscles in the neck. And what you're going to do is, on my cue, we're going to press the elbows in the mat. We're going to press our head in the mat, and we're going to raise our chest. So 1, 2, 3, and then press. Chest comes up. And if it's good, you should feel it here in your neck. Just make sure that you keep your elbows on the mat to make sure that there's not too much strain on the neck here, on the muscles there. And then on the exhale, release again. And we're going to do this 2 more times, and if you want at home, you can do this how many times you'd like. Just make sure you don't do it too often that you strain your neck muscles, of course. So 1, 2, 3, push. And exhale. We're going to do it 1 more time, and then we're going to go into Shavasana. So 1, 2, 3. And then exhale, release again. This is a great exercise for people who have desk jobs, because when you're looking at a screen all day, a computer screen all day, you will be tilting your head forward. So these muscles will be quite weak because you're always looking forward, and doing this will actually tighten the muscles again, making sure that your posture corrects itself again, making sure that you have a straight spine as well. Well, upper spine, cervical spine, of course. And, well, enough about that. We're gonna make ourselves ready for Shavasana. So we're gonna stay on our back. You can move your block away. You can throw it somewhere in the room. Just make sure that when you are finished with your practice that you clean up after yourself, of course. We're gonna bring our feet about hip width apart or a little bit further. Our shoulders are on the mat. The back of the hands are on the mat or the floor. A little bit further away from our body. And our feet can gently fall to the outside. We're closing our eyes. And now we've reached the moment where we don't have to do a single thing anymore, which is probably also the most difficult thing that we would ever have to do, which is nothing. We're so not used anymore to doing nothing. We always have to do things, we have to go places, we have to see whatever is going on, whichever noise we're hearing, we have to investigate what it is. We have to watch out for our children, we have to go for dinner with friends. And who is ever doing nothing anymore? Even being at home, watching television is doing something. And this asana, this position is ideal to make you aware of what it feels like if we are not doing anything at all. So some people will enjoy this position, some people might hate it, but that's just going to be in the beginning. At some point, You might even love this position because you're going to love the emptiness. You might gonna love the silence, the nothingness. Just surrender yourself to this feeling and don't think too much about it. Leave your thoughts outside as well. And now, for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna be in complete silence, doing nothing at all. And when you're ready, you can bring back movements into your fingers and toes. Your hands and your feet. And your arms and your legs and maybe even your entire body, whatever feels good to you, whatever you'd like to do. Just make sure that you keep your eyes closed until the end, until say when you can open your eyes again. When you're ready, you can bring yourself onto your right side, and from here you can bring yourself back into a seated position. Then you can bring your hands back together in front of your heart. You can lower the chin to your chest. And here we can open the eyes again. And then lift our head up again, when we're used to the light again. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Also, if you have any questions or any requests about a practice that you want to do, that you want me to show you, or any tips or tricks, just let me know in the comment section down below. And then for now, I want to say namaste, and I will see you next time.